Hey guys, today we're going to spend a day in the life with me, a King's Priory student, with A-levels in like 2 days. You're not going to want to miss out on this video. There were crazy events that happened, including being caught in the middle of a tropical storm. So if you want more content like this, please smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. So waking up at 6 sharp, my matcha oats were ready that I put in the fridge overnight. Just kidding, I woke up at 11 AM and had nothing for breakfast. There's a chance I could get hantavirus going in today. It's kind of risky because I've got my exam in 2 days, so if I get ill now, it's over for me. That's right, this was during peak hantavirus hours, and my friend also got diagnosed with hantavirus. That's right, going into school today would basically guarantee that I get hantavirus, but the revision's not going to do itself. For any parents watching this, if you're concerned about the King's Priory dress code, what I personally wear is a Durham University jumper and a Warwick tote bag. So if you could give your child something like that, it'll probably be fine. I'm just gonna get on the drive to the Kings. That's right, I balanced 4 A-levels, including 4 STEM subjects, and still had time to get a driver's license. That's how supportive the staff at King's Priory School are. I need Mac DeMarco in the morning, or else my whole mood's ruined. One parking space. Okay, King's Priory secret. If you have a car and you don't know where to park on this little street. It's free and it's pretty close. And if you can't park here, there's like a billion other secret places. So just, I don't know, just email me or something. This is just me walking up to the lecture theatre to revise. There's nobody in because it's study leave, so it's pretty empty. Just makes for a good place to revise. And here it is, a massive lecture theatre that you'd find at top universities like Cambridge, Oxford, Warwick. So this is all for the sixth formers to use. And genuinely the best piece of King's Priory advice I can give is just use any room you find. Nobody cares, just do whatever you want. So no one's in here and I'm just going to use it. I'm going to put random stuff on the screen and it's going to be okay. Case in point, here's me making my own little study pod just because I needed to charge my tablet and there were no plugs. You can literally move anything and do whatever, it's going to be fine. Great thing about KPS is we have great alumni. For example, a King's Priory student made this website. As you can see, you can scroll through any of the past papers from any spec, from any subject you want. There's a login system that detects how many papers you've done, saves them. It also tells you what notes you've written for every paper. It's extremely useful and I would highly recommend it. Obviously, as a King's Priory student, we get free access to it, so I definitely make the most of this. As you can kind of see, I use the notes feature to keep track of all the marks that I got on every paper. I make notes of the hard questions, and obviously it saves between sessions, so it's extremely useful. It's not even the best feature though. The best thing is, there's a question search feature. Just type in your keywords, get the whole database scanned, and it will return any questions from any subject you want that contains those keywords. Obviously the cherry on top, you can look at the mark scheme and the examiner report from this screen, just in case you get stuck on the question. Final feature I'm going to go through, you can make custom booklets out of questions and post them online for everyone to use. It's pretty useful if you want to, I don't know, organize questions by a topic. Here's footage of me doing an entire physics A-level past paper, 2 hours. I'm sure if you're good at physics you can look at it and notice I got like a lot of things wrong. But it's okay, I've still got like a week until the physics exam, so... And you know what, physics is a dead subject anyways. But let's just talk about how amazing this room is. It's so quiet, and it's so easy to focus in here. Where has a room like this been my entire life? If you send your kids to King's Priory School, they could also study in this room, and they could also get an entire physics past paper done. Okay, sorry, I actually don't know what to put here. The max that CapCut will let me speed up is by 100 times, so I literally can't make this any shorter than a minute long. If you see me looking at a computer, that's because I don't have a formula sheet, so I had to put it on a computer. I also put a timer on the computer because, you know, timed conditions. That's how you get A stars. Take it from me. I'm predicted 4 A stars, by the way, guys. By the way, I'm predicted 4 A stars and I have a driver's license. Okay, now that I'm finished with that, I could mark it, but I'm starving. So I'm going to go to the local co-op, which is about a 2-minute walk from the school, and get some lunch. And this is exactly how far the walk is from King's to the co-op. Yep, it's 5 seconds long. As you can see, this co-op's flourishing. It has shelves full of options for your meal deal. I think today I won't get a premium main because it's low-key like £6. Here's the deal, guys. Prawn layered salad, 2 eggs, and an aloe vera bottle. This co-op actually doesn't provide any forks. However, King's Priory provides forks, allowing me to eat my salad. Okay guys, I'm about to eat all of the pasta salad. Are you ready? Wow, awesome transition. So it turns out I kind of didn't cook on that physics test and I got 58 out of 85. If you're watching this video, do you think you could go back through the physics paper and comment where I got the questions wrong? So now, I'm going to flag the questions I found hard. Now this website also lets you check the grade boundaries, so let's see if this was enough for an A. And it's 56 marks for an A, so I got an A on this paper. Thank you questions.myexams.net. Okay, after talking with my good friend Adam, I think it's time to go home. King's Priory students also need a bit of TLC. You know, we may always be working hard, but it's important to rest hard as well. Also, look at this cool monument outside of our school. It was probably dedicated to King Priory V. Of course, I can't drive without my Mac DeMarco on. And you guys might think that's the end, but no, a King's Priory student never stops revising. So we're going back out again to Newcastle University and check out their facilities because of course King's Priory is a feeder school to Newcastle University. Okay, and obviously no journey is complete without a little bit of Mac DeMarco. It's typical. I need to fix my hair. It's so typical, I get here and then it starts raining. But yeah. As you can probably tell, Newcastle's a really nice place. It's kind of like Warwick if it was in a city and had less animals. So like, I wouldn't mind sending my child here, you know? Here's me at my favourite little study spot, Bubble Chat in Newcastle. Oh, I love getting something new here every time. Here's a little date I'm on, you know? King's Priory opens up more doors than you'd think. But I got the green apple with cherry bubbles. And my buddy got a yellow apple with something else. I don't know, I tried it, it was pretty nice. Both were pretty nice, so yeah. Started healing outside a little bit, and I felt a bit awkward just not ordering anything and studying. So instead, we decided to make it to the Newcastle Student Union. You might need a Newcastle card to get in there, but no one's really going to stop you. Obviously, back on the myexams.net, just to check which paper I haven't done yet. Then we're going to simply download it, and it'll be open on my GoodNotes app, so I can edit it as much as I want. Good sesh doing that paper. I'm not going to tell you what mark I got on that. Now I'm just going to go home. Okay, the traffic was terrible, you could probably tell, but yeah, thanks for coming with me on my day in a life. I hope this makes you want to firm King's Priory School, and hopefully I'll be seeing you next academic cycle. Bye guys.